Hi, me again. This is my DI, which is vastly different than my HI. This is very dark, and as such requires me to give you guys a content warning. My piece contains mentions of the following elements: attempted murder, violence, torture, both psychological and physical, and some swear words. If these make you feel uncomfortable now or at any point as I'm performing, feel free to step out of the room, or in this case, pause the video, and we'll be fine. I don't care if you do that. You don't have to watch this video for me. I'm posting this for you guys, and your mental health is more important than me doing my little song and dance. So, without anything else left to say, I am going to start my piece. Hello, I came to talk. I've been thinking lately about you and me, about what's going to happen to us in the end. We're going to end up killing each other, aren't we? Perhaps you'll kill me, perhaps I'll kill you, perhaps sooner, perhaps later. I wanted to know that I made a genuine attempt to avert this outcome. Just once. Are you listening to me? This is a matter of life and death I'm discussing here. Maybe my death, maybe yours. But I don't want your murder on my hands. Wait a minute, you can't touch me? I got rights! Do you realize what you've set free? Where is he? Published over 3 decades ago, The Killing Joke was instantly considered a classic among fans, like myself, and critics alike, some considering it to be the greatest Batman story ever told. This story is about insanity and requires you to look through this with a methodical lens, as we see that it's only one bad day that can change a person and make them either Batman or the Joker. This is The Killing Joke by Alan Moore and Brian Bolland. Barbara, I hate this. Whenever we jail him, I think, please, God, keep him there. And then whenever he escapes, we all sit round hoping he won't do anything too awful this time. I hate it. Dad, just once could you leave your work at the office and relax? Made you some cocoa. Thanks, sweetheart. I'll drink it when I... Is that the door? Yeah, it'll be Colleen. Tonight's yoga class. Bang! Barbara! Please don't worry. It's psychological complaints. Common amongst ex-librarians. You see, she thinks she's a coffee table edition. Mind you, I can't say much about the volume's condition. I mean, there's a hole in the jacket, and the spine appears to be damaged. You scum! My daughter! Oh. Ooh. Frankly, she won't be walking off the shelves in that state of repair. In fact, the idea of her walking off anywhere seems increasingly remote, but then, that's always a problem with softbacks. God, these literary discussions are so dry. When you've two finished talking to the old boy, you know where to take him. And please, do be careful. After all, he is topping the bill. Ugh. Where am I? What's going on? Up. Huh? Up! This is... Oh, wait. What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Commissioner. No fair hiding. I know you're frightened. Who wouldn't be? You're in one hell of a situation. But you know, though, life's a bowl of cherries. And this is the pits. How boring. Perhaps you'll get a little livelier with some music. Sam? Oh, and the world is full of care, and every headlight screams despair when all is blue, starvation, war, and life is vile. Then there's a certain thing I do, which I shall pass along to you. That's always guaranteed to make me smile. I go loony as the light bulb battered bug, simply loony. Sometimes foemen chew the rug. Mr. Life is well in a padded cell. It'll chase those blues away. You could trade your gloom for a rubber room and injections twice a day. If you hurt inside, get certified, and if life should treat you bad, don't get even. Get mad. Ah, here he is now, ladies and gentlemen. You've read about it in the newspapers. Now shudder as you observe before your very eyes. I give you the average man. Physically unremarkable, it has instead a deformed set of values. Notice the hideously bloated sense of humanity's importance, the club-footed social conscience, and the withered optimism. It's certainly not for the squeamish now, is it? Worst of all, its frail and useless notions of order and sanity. Too much weight is pressed upon them. They snap. How does it live, I hear you ask? How does a poor, pathetic specimen survive in today's harsh world? The sad answer is not very well. Faced with the fact that humanity is mad, random, and pointless, 1 in 8 of them crack. Who wouldn't? In a world as harsh as this, any other choice would be crazy. Jim! Jim! Are you still okay? God. God! He tried to drive me mad. He shot Barbara! It's okay. Let it come. The police are right behind me. I'll stay here with you until... No! No! You have to go after him. I want him brought in. And I want him brought in by the book. I'll do my best. It doesn't matter if you send me back to the asylum. If it doesn't matter to me. Gordon's been driven mad. I've proved there's no difference between me and everyone else. All it takes is one bad day. I spoke to Commissioner Gordon before I came in here. He's fine. Despite all your sick, twisted little games, he's as sane as he ever was. You had a bad day once. Drove you just as crazy as everybody else, only you won't admit it. I've been thinking lately about you and me. About what's going to happen to us in the end. We're going to end up killing each other, aren't we? You had a bad day and it drove you just as crazy as everybody else. You have to keep pretending that life makes sense, that there's some point to all this struggling. Perhaps you'll kill me. Perhaps I'll kill you. Perhaps sooner. Perhaps later. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went as crazy as a coot. I admit it. Why can't you? Maybe there isn't always a need for people to crawl under a hole where all the other slimy things hide. Maybe ordinary people don't always crack. Maybe it's just you. Why can't you see this? The world as the black, awful joke it is. It's monstrous. It's all one demented gag. So why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing? Because I've heard it before. And it wasn't funny the first time. God damn it. It's empty. Well, what are you waiting for? Kick the hell out of me and get your standing ovation. I don't want to. I don't want either of us to end up killing the other. But we're running out of alternatives. And we know it. Maybe this all hinges on tonight. Maybe this is our last chance to sort this mess out. If we don't take it, then we're locked onto a suicide course. Both of us to the death. But it doesn't have to end that way. I don't know what it was that bent your life so out of shape, but who knows? Maybe I've been there too. Maybe I could help you. I could rehabilitate you. You needn't be alone. We don't have to kill each other. What do you say? I'm sorry, but no, it's too late for that. Far too late. You know, it's funny. This situation reminds me of a joke. See, there were these two guys in a lunatic asylum, and one night they decide they don't like living there anymore. They decide they're going to escape. So they climb up onto this roof, and there, just across this narrow gap, they could see freedom stretching across the rooftops. And the first guy, he jumps right across, no problem, but the second guy daren't make the leap. You see, he's afraid of falling. So then the first guy has an idea. He says, "Hey, I got this flashlight with me. I'll shine it across the gap in between the buildings, and you could just walk along and join me." But this first guy shakes his head, and he says, "What do you think I am, crazy? You just turned it off when I was halfway across." Oh, do excuse me.